What's your opinion on African royalty?
They don't have British accents.
What is African royalty? What is African royalty?
What is African royalty?
What is African royalty?
What does African royalty mean to you?
They're talking about like kings and queens. They're talking about like.
Talking about modern day African royalty. What does that mean to you?
Is there African royalty modern day?
What is African royalty to you?
Culture, our music, our style, beautiful weather.
So Felix, what does African royalty mean to you?
So to me, I think it's a way of just really being in touch with your roots. A lot of African Americans that go to school with me or that I've grown up with, their ancestors might have been brought over here, but they were kind of forced to accustom to the cultural norms of, America. And they really lost touch with not only their language, but where they essentially came from. I mean, for me, it just really is like an empowerment to really know where I come from exactly and, really be in touch with my African culture. And I feel like it really just distinguishes me from the everyday person just because, I have how many relatives back there that my parents still talk to, that we're still in touch with. We have all these cultures that just make us so unique. Whether it's you eating fufu and soup, it's really just something special that I know you can't just go out and buy,
African royalty to you?
Well, I think that African royalty is basically like everybody in Africa. My opinion is like a king and a queen. Like our culture is so rich and so like diverse that like anybody can be anything they want. Like even from anywhere, like no matter where you come from Africa, you are respected and your culture is like a way to like elevate you. So African royalty is basically like our culture, our traditions and our mindset and our people. That's what African royalty means to me.
I mean, not the precise definition, but more so the lifestyle, being a minority in college. Why is our culture so unique?
As a minority in college, or just why? Okay, why is our culture unique? Because it's not in Africa. It's a whole different. It's a different place surrounded with different people from different places. So our culture will be unique, especially the fact that it's a culture that was heavily oppressed. Did I answer the question?
No.
No?
What is African royalty to you, gentlemen?
Well, knowing who you are, where you come from, carrying out those set of beliefs which were instilled in you, morals, culture, tradition, passed down from generation to generation.
Yeah, for me, I would say it's a land of rich culture, fashion, food that's different, dance, those kind of stuff is different.
What is African royalty, ladies?
African royalty is the beautiful culture of Africa. Not just the dance part or the food, but just as a whole, like culture, it comes with respect and having responsibility and just loving each other.
I believe African royalty is just being proud of where you come from, having pride, taking pride in your country, and just knowing about your ancestors, knowing about the history of Africa, and just be humble about it too. Like Matt said, African royalty, we're not all about shucky and it's more than just that. We have a lot of customs or morals that make us who we are to this day.
African royalty to me is a lot about diversity and culture. Different colors, fashion, food, dance. Royalty is the sense of ownership you have towards those values. How do you embrace your culture? And also the sense of community. You raise your children in a community. Whatever happens to a child is not just the responsibility of the parents, it's also a responsibility of the community. So this is just an example of African royalty for me.
What's your opinion on African royalty?
African royalty, I think, is more about ingenuity. It's different from the rest of the world, and I think that's what makes Africa royal.
Do you think you are African royalty?
Yeah. What do you think?
What's your opinion on African royalty?
Pharaoh, Egypt, Mo Salah.
First of all, you have to be versed in the culture. You know about the values, traditions, and customs. Also have to add some sort of lineage. You don't have to be born there, but you also have to have a form of lineage tied to Africa.
What does it mean to be African?
Food, good music, and beautiful women.
Especially Sudan.
Oh, most definitely.
Embracing the different diversities and cultures Africa represents. Everyone comes from different sides of Africa. I find it very important to embrace your roots for African royalty. It's a mindset. It's a way of living. It's knowing that wherever you're going, you are different. You belong to a higher place or to a higher collection of people.
For me, I would say it's a land of free culture.
Oh my god! Yo, I can't.
After this struggle to do this thing.
I don't know, I can even do it.
And Ivory Coast, we're very spicy.
Okay. What about Nigeria?
Damn, bruh, I have no clue. I gotta think.
Party boy, what's up, man?
Oh.
We don't want
He
this.
comfortable. He comfortable with it. That's what.
You laugh?
No. Why are you laughing?
Oh, I thought you was.
Nigga started yelling. He said 1, 2, 3.
Go ahead.
What is African royalty to you, gentlemen?
So just ask me what do you think about what does it mean to be an African?
Okay, what does it mean to be African?
What does it mean to be African?
Night.
Joanna, your busy body giving me life, oh.